Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I bought the iPhone 16. Let me make sure I'm not showing you any of my info, but I just bought the iPhone 16. This is, I was gonna say this is the largest purchase I've ever made in my life, but I did buy a car, so that's the second largest purchase I've ever made in my life. So I figured we'd do a little bit of an unboxing together. Usually I do my unboxings as TikToks, but I think there's gonna be a little more going into this, so let's open it up. This is it. So the primary reason I ended up buying a new phone is just because the phone I have right now was gifted to me by my parents, and they will not stop tracking me. I'm recording this on my phone right now. I have the iPhone 14. Nothing wrong with it. The iPhone 14 is fine. It's great. I have like 200 and something gigabytes of storage on the actual phone, and it works fine, but they will not stop tracking me, and if I turn my tracking off, then they'll take my phone. So I was like, you know what? I'll just buy a new phone. I decided to get the newest one. I got this one. This one has like 500 and something gigabytes on it, just because, you know, for my job I take a lot of pictures and videos, so I figured I'd just get the one with the most storage and save up a little more for that one, because it was like $100 difference between the 200 and something gigabytes and then the 500 gigabytes, so I figured 500 is better. In total, I think it cost me $1,467, I believe, and that's because I got the maximum storage and I also got 2 years of Apple Care Plus on top of it, in case something happens to it, so I don't have to buy a new phone. I can just have them fix it. Because I remember also a few years ago when I was about to join 12th grade, I was about to enter 12th grade, I had the iPhone 8. This would have been 2022 if I was about to go into 12th grade. It was the summer before that. I had the iPhone 8. I had had the iPhone 8 since I was in 7th grade. And I dropped it, and that was just its last straw. And I actually had an OtterBox in that phone too. I had a really protective case and stuff, but it was a really old phone. And I think the OtterBox might have been a little bit broken too. So the back of it shattered and the charging stopped working, and I was like, I can't afford a new phone, because I was like 16. I was 16, yeah. I had no money. And I was like, I can't tell my parents about this because they're gonna freak out. So I brought it to this place called Phone Fix It to see if they could fix it in my town. Phone Fix It made me give them my password to my phone for some reason. They went in, followed themselves on my Instagram, then broke my phone even more. So my phone, it wasn't charging with the regular charging port, but it could charge on a wireless charger. Now it wouldn't even turn on when they gave it back to me, and they charged me like $200. Before that though, they had gone into my phone using my password and followed themselves on my Instagram. And then when I got a new phone, eventually, I ended up unfollowing them, and every time I unfollowed them, it would follow them back. So that means that they had also remotely went into my Instagram, so I changed my password and everything. It was the worst. But what happened with that is I ended up being like, hey parents, I don't have a phone anymore, and my dad ended up being able to get me a new phone for like $100. It was like an iPhone 10, so I went from the 8 to the 10. It's a two generation upgrade for $100 because of the Apple Care Plus. So I figured Apple Care Plus was a good idea to get. Moral of the story. This is the actual phone. This is the iPhone 16. Let's peel this off. Ooh. I think, let me just compare this to my phone. I think it's either around the same size or a little smaller than my iPhone 14 that I'm recording this on, which is actually good because I feel like phones are getting enormous and I just don't need an enormous phone. Like, the size I have right now is literally the biggest thing that'll fit in the thing that I have my phone in right now that's attached to my ring light, and also the thing that holds my phone in my car, so I just don't want to get anything any bigger than that. There's also a charger in here, so that's good. I don't know if there's anything behind this. I feel like Apple uses a lot of packaging for literally no reason. Okay, before I even attempt to turn this on, I'm going to put a screen protector and a case on this because I am the clumsiest person in the world and I drop everything. So I have these screen protectors that I got from Amazon. I use the same brand for my iPhone 14 that I have right now. So I'm going to put this on really quick. Okay, so another good thing about this is that I have the little, I don't know, camera cover too, which is very important because, again, my job is taking pictures and videos. Okay, we're gonna wipe it down, the camera with an alcohol wipe, and then use this thing on it to make sure everything's good. Looks good, no smudges. Let's put the screen protector thing on it. And it has the little hole on this side, so that means this way is up. Okay, I don't know if I can really even show you. Let's put it on. Oh no, wait. Okay, there we go. I got it on. And now for the actual screen, same steps, just gonna wipe it down with an alcohol wipe because you can never be too careful. I mean, the screen also isn't as important as the camera with the finger smudges. If there's a finger smudge or some dust under the screen protector, yeah, it's annoying. But if there's some under the protector for the camera, then it's actually gonna cause issues when taking pictures and stuff. And I think last time I put a screen protector on my phone, I think I actually caused issues with the camera, but I am too lazy to fix it. So, and I have a new one now, so what's the point? I like that it comes with this thing to line it up with. Although I think the one for the iPhone 14 is actually easier to use, but oh well, let's just put a screen protector on. Wait, which side is up? Does it not matter? Oh, I guess there's no like speaker or microphone on the top of the phone, so it doesn't really matter what side you put it on. Let's put that on though. Oh my god. Nice. Okay. My phone is nice and protected. The screen is nice and protected. Now I have an OtterBox for it. I only use OtterBox brand phone cases. I always see like those advertisements for like the Case-Defy phones and stuff. And yeah, they look cool, but that thing is not protecting my phone, okay? I am a monster. I drop my phone all the time. I need an OtterBox. I need a clunky, enormous case to keep my phone safe. That might be part of the reason why my phone has a hard time fitting in things, but it's better than having a broken phone. There's still some bubble under the screen protector, but that'll go away eventually. OtterBoxes also come in two like separate things for the case, so I like that about it too. It feels extra protected. It has like a soft part on the inside and then like a hard part on the outside. This is not an advertisement for OtterBox, by the way. I just genuinely really love them. Oh, and look, it has the thing inside, so I can, I don't know, wirelessly charge it or have it stick to stuff. All right, let's turn this thing on. It has the button on this side, which is interesting, but I don't actually know how I'm gonna do this. I'm probably gonna have to stop recording for a minute. I don't know if this is dead also. I might have to charge it for a little bit, but I'm probably gonna stop recording for a little bit to get all the info from the phone I'm currently using onto this. Although I think I'm gonna continue to use this phone just for other reasons, because obviously if I take this phone out with me in public, my parents can't track me on this phone. I can keep the tracking on this phone. All I care. I'm gonna have to get a service for both of them though. I wanna keep my number. I did figure out my T-Mobile pin, so I will be able to keep my number. But I want the same number for both phones and use them for different purposes. So I'm gonna set that up too. It'd probably be like $100 a month to do like service. Yeah, I think this is dead, so I'm gonna go plug this in and figure that stuff out. And I'll come back when I have it figured out. All right, we've got it turned on. I'm gonna give it a minute to like do all that, and I'm also gonna back up my information on this phone that I'm recording on. And yeah, it'll be really cool. All right, it's powered up a little bit. Let's just figure this out. So let's go English. United States. I don't want to set up a different Apple ID. So we are going with default mode. I like light mode on iPhone. I don't like dark mode. It makes me feel like I'm like trapped. Okay, so I'm gonna stop recording again so I can like figure this out, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I am a little worried now because it did do the thing where it asked me to do like a pairing on my phone, but I swiped it away so quickly. I hope I can get my Apple ID in here. I'm sure I'll be able to, but I clicked setup without another device, so I'm doing. Let me do Face ID right now. Also, what's interesting is it's making all the noises, and I usually have my phone with like the ringer off. I don't need the mask Face ID. I don't think anybody really like wears masks much anymore. I feel like they came out with the mask Face ID as soon as like they weren't like super common anymore, which is like okay, great. So like this could have been useful in like 2020. I just set up a password. I use the same password I had for this phone. But I'm, again, a little worried. Okay, so transfer your data to apps. So we're going to do from iCloud backup, which my phone is still backing up. It has like 4 minutes remaining, which really means it has like 4 hours remaining. So I'll come back again once I've done that. My question is, if this is like somebody's first iPhone though, because like not everybody has an iPhone. Also, what if it's like a child who's getting their first phone? How do you do it if you don't have... Oh, okay, it says don't transfer anything. So I guess that's how you set up a completely new account. I don't want to do that though, so I'm glad I can do it from iCloud backup, so yeah, okay, let's go do that. Alright, we are in. So I linked my iCloud to this thing, and now terms and conditions that nobody ever reads. Let's just agree to them, because obviously I already agreed to them for this phone. Ooh, it's syncing. It's syncing. I will have to cut out a chunk of this if it shows any of my personal information, but that's just my name, so that's good. I don't know how long this is going to take, probably a while. Okay, so it says choose an iCloud backup, so obviously going to be... I don't know how to change that. Oh, shit. Oops. What? Okay, so I don't know how to change this where it says Schlynn's iPhone. I somehow changed it to Schlynn at one point. My nickname for a period of time was Schlynn with a friend group who I don't talk to anymore because my name's Ashlyn. I don't know how to change that, so just ignore that. But this is my Oh, I have an iPhone 14 Plus. I did not know that. I thought I had just the regular 14, but my dad has a 14 Pro, which is like a lot bigger. And I was right. This phone is a lot smaller than the one that I have. So we're gonna... I don't know why it's not letting me go with this one. I clicked the 631. Okay. Okay, so it says, make this your new iPhone. I want to use both phones, though, and I know you can have the same Apple ID on it, but I'm just going to say continue. Like, the iPhone 14 I will only use for, like, certain things. Like, I will use this phone for most things, but the iPhone 14, if I have to, like, do something while using the other one, it'll be, like, my little backup. Accessing your saved passwords, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, hey. It got my face. My iPhone, I had to stop recording there for a second because it showed like my debit card information. But my iPhone 14 does not recognize my face. I don't understand why. I've redone the face verification thing so many times. It does not recognize my face like ever. So hopefully this thing will. Alright, now it is restoring from iCloud. I have no idea how long this will take either, but probably a while. I can't wait to get service on here too. I don't know if T-Mobile's still open because it's 9:39 p.m. I don't know if they're open like all night or whatever. Probably not, so I have to probably wait till tomorrow. I can't wait to also, I want to take a video on this and like end the video recording on this to show you like the difference. But yeah, this is gonna take like a long time because I have a lot of stuff on my phone, so I'll see you when that's done. Okay, I switched to this. I don't know if that's good or bad, but again, it has just about as much time on the thing. You know what? I might like start getting ready for bed and stuff. Okay, it says restore completed. I don't want to show you guys everything on my phone actually, because I feel like I'm gonna get. I will try to cover my phone number in post, but if I can't, it showed my phone number, so that's why if it randomly cut off. But okay, it says transfer my phone number, so I'm going to do that really quick. Or wait, actually, I'm not going to do that because it says once I transfer my number to this phone, it'll stop working on my old phone. I mean, okay, I want the same number on both phones, and I'm pretty sure you can do that with T-Mobile, which is the service provider I have. So I'm going to say set up later in settings because I probably, okay, it says skip eSIM setup. Hold on. Okay, you know what? I will transfer my number to this phone because I'd rather have it on this phone and not have a number on this phone. I will just set up on that phone later. All right, I just deactivated the phone that I'm recording on. I really hope I can have the same number on both phones, though. At least I kept my number, though. Although I haven't changed. I haven't gotten my own plan yet. I'm still on my parents' plan, which I'm not going to be able to do after this. So I will have to call T-Mobile. I just looked it up, too. T-Mobile has 24-hour service. That's good. Okay, it says, welcome to iPhone. If it's just going to show me, like, my regular phone. Yeah, this is all my stuff. Okay. This is about as far as I'm going to go, showing the stuff I have on my phone. But yeah, this is all my stuff. I really hope I'm still signed in on most accounts. And, like, I don't know if my drafts and my TikTok are going to still be there. I'm assuming they're not. Oh, that's so sad, because this is the first time I ever started doing, like, the January, February sound. If my draft isn't there, I'm going to be really sad. I guess it'll be saved on this phone. But do I want to do that on that phone the whole year? I guess I could, and then next year I'll do the next one. This is the first time I've actually done that, though. I've always wanted to do that, but then I forget. So far, I've done January, February, and March. So... okay, fine, I'll use this phone. Anyways. No! My drafts are gone! Oh, let me know if there's a way to put your drafts on a new phone. That would be wonderful if anybody can let me know. But they are unfortunately gone. Although, one good thing is that... oh, sorry, my friend's texting me. One good thing is that I didn't have to sign into any accounts in here. This phone remembered all the accounts I had on my TikTok. On YouTube, I had to sign into all of my accounts separately. But these were already signed in on, so that's good. Okay, I just called T-Mobile, and the guy on the phone basically said for what I want to do. I want to keep my number. I want to open a new line that's just my line, where I have my own, I'm paying my own, you know, service, and nobody else's phone is connected to except for my own ones. I said I want to do that, and I want to also have the same number, obviously, and the same number for both phones. So, the guy on the phone said I have to go into the T-Mobile store to actually do that, so I'm planning on doing that tomorrow. I'm quite tired, so I'm probably going to go to bed soon. Also, one thing about this phone as well, since it has, like, buttons on this side, I don't know how it's going to go into, like, this thing. I don't know. I'll try it out eventually, but for now, I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you guys when I figure this out tomorrow. Okay, guys, hi. It is the next day. I don't have any lashes on, so sorry about that. I have, like, the rest of my makeup on, though. I'm recording on the new phone. I don't know if you can tell if it's any different. I hope that the screen isn't any different, because I've noticed on my old phone, on the iPhone 14, if I want to take a picture for YouTube, if I take a picture on Snapchat, it's, like, the perfect, like, dimensions to be a YouTube, like, thumbnail. So I hope that it's the same on this phone, but either way, I also hope that this video is the same size as the one I recorded on the other video, so it doesn't look weird. But anyways, I went to T-Mobile today. After last night, I told you, the guy on the phone told me that I had to go to T-Mobile to, like, get, like, a new line or whatever. I went to T-Mobile today with my dad, actually. He agreed to go, believe it or not. So I could get my phone off of his. He was protesting the entire time and going, this is a stupid decision, blah, 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 but I want my own line. So I went today, and they were like, you have to do that on the phone, on customer service. And I was like, okay, well, I called customer service last night, and they said I had to come into the store. So the guy was like, okay, just call them again and, like, stay in the store. So, like, you know, if they say go to the store, I'll be like, okay, I'm right here. Like, you can talk to the guys or whatever. So I called somebody. I was on the phone with customer service in T-Mobile for about an hour. And the guy on the phone, like, I'm not, like, you know, maybe it's his first day on the job, you know? But basically the entire hour-long phone call was me having to re-explain over and over again what I want to do, and him not, like, repeating a different thing. Like, saying, okay, you want to do this? I'm like, no, I want to do this and this and this. And then he'll say, you want to do this thing? I'm like, no, I want to do this and this and this. And he also kept pushing a business account on me. While I do legally own a business, I don't want to do the business account because apparently they're more expensive, so, like, I'm just going to get a personal account. I can't get the same number on both phones, too, so that's unfortunate. But I'll just get my number, I'll get it on the new phone, then I'll get an old number. Not an old number, a different number for the old phone. But anyways, the guy ended up being like, okay, he said, I'm looking for, like, a expert in this or something. And he put me on hold a bunch of different times, and every time he took me off hold, he would just take me off hold to say, don't hang up. So that happened for like an hour. And at the end of the phone call, he was like, hey, I'm going to call you back later. Like in an hour. And it's been more than an hour now, so I don't know if he's actually going to call me back, but we'll see. If nothing happens, then I'll call the line again tomorrow, and hopefully I can get something done. Hopefully I can get a new line, because I don't think I really explained it well enough for this guy to, like, understand what I was asking him to do. So it's fine. It's fine. I'll let you guys know how that goes next time I speak to a T-Mobile representative. I really hope I can just get my own line soon, though. Oh my god. Okay, hi guys. It's about 2 days after I recorded that last clip. Honestly, just because yesterday I was busy dealing with other, like, stuff online. Like, I was doing college stuff, and that's already frustrating enough. So I was like, I'm not even gonna attempt to do, like, the T-Mobile stuff today. That guy that said he was gonna call me back also never called me back. So, whatever. What's weird is he gave me a different number to call. If he never called me back, he said, okay, call this number. So I don't know what that really is. He gave me, like, that number isn't available anywhere online for, like, the T-Mobile whatever, so I don't know. I didn't call it. I just called the regular, like, you know, T-Mobile customer service line again, and I got somebody else today. So I decided I'm not going to transfer, I decided I am going to transfer my number, obviously, to a new account. I just did that today. Finally got that all set up. I don't really understand what's going on with that, because with my dad's account, you have to use, like, an email to sign in, and it never asked me to do an email, so maybe I have to do that later. But I do have, like, an account number and stuff. I don't know. But I decided not to get a plan for my old phone just because I think if I'm using my old phone for things, I'm probably just going to be using it in the house. Mostly, like, if I need to use 2 phones at once, it's probably going to be in the house, so I'm going to use Wi-Fi instead. And also, if my parents decide to, like, take that phone, like, they can just do that, you know? It'll be a whole headache to cancel a plan for the phone, so I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna use Wi-Fi. Also, you can't get the same number on 2 phones, which I don't want to get another number because that gets confusing, and all of my texts that I get on this phone, I can't make any calls on my old phone, but I still get all my texts on that phone, so I wouldn't want to stop receiving my texts on that phone either. So, yeah, just leaving it without any service. I got the best plan possible from T-Mobile. It is like $80 a month, which is, you know, kind of a lot for one phone. I think, like, I was paying like $25 a month before to be on my parents' plan. But it's worth it. It's well worth it. Because now I also have a plan where, you know, I'm not going to run out of data if I forget to turn Wi-Fi back on and stuff, which is good. I also took my first round of Depop listings with this phone yesterday, like my first round of pictures for the listings. I actually really like the camera on this a lot better than the iPhone 14 that I had. Because the iPhone 14, if you are, like, okay, so I use a mannequin for my listings. If I, you know, just turn around and show you, she's right here. And sometimes when I'm taking a picture of, like, I don't know, a dress, and I have to be kind of far away to get, like, the full dress in the shot, it'll just look super grainy and terrible, and, like, the colors won't look right and stuff on the iPhone 14. But then, since I've been using this phone, it's actually better. There's, like, some, like, I don't know what it is, but it's, like, if you zoom in on something, if you're really close to something, there's, like, this little flower icon thing that'll appear you can turn on and off. I have no idea what it does. Like, it does change the picture slightly when you click it, but I have no idea what that actually does. I have to look that up. Okay, I just looked it up. Apparently what it does is it just realizes you're close to something and then, like, switches to, like, a better camera, to, like, a better lens to be close to something. I guess that's kind of cool. It doesn't make a huge difference in my experience using it, like, the past day or whatever. I've taken, like, you know, 300 photos on my phone so far. But, like, you know, when I zoom in on, like, tags and stuff, like, it doesn't make that huge of a difference, honestly, so I don't think it really matters that much. Another good thing about this phone's camera that I've noticed, though, I used to never take pictures of myself or, like, people on the iPhone 14 because you would look normal. So, like, you're taking a picture, you know, you look normal in the camera, you click the button, and then you click on the picture you just took, and then all of a sudden, like, your skin just looks terrible. Like, it highlights every single part of your skin that's, like, you know, you can't even really see it in real life. Like, it makes you look worse on the camera than in real life on the iPhone 14, and I've been trying to fix that since I've gotten the phone, but everything just says, just deal with it. you know? So I've always taken pictures of myself on Snapchat instead, because, like, the Snapchat camera doesn't do that to you. This phone doesn't do that so far. I don't know. It might start doing that. It might start deciding to be insane, but whatever. So far, I look normal when I take pictures on the phone. Another cool thing about the camera is that, okay, so it has, I don't know if I can really even show you. So it's got this button over here. This was easier when I was recording on my other phone. It's got this button over here that's, like, unprotected for some reason. That button is specifically only for opening the camera. And then my necklace is backwards. Okay, this button is the on and off button like normal. And then obviously you have the volume buttons over here. And this button, I think you can set it to do like a couple different things, but mine's just set to put on like the ringer or not. I always have the ringer off, so I should probably just change it to something else that like I'll use. But you can like press it for like a long press and it'll turn on the ringer and turn it off, so that's cool. Wait, I actually think the reason that the camera button thing doesn't have like a protective covering over it is so you can put your phone in like phone holder things, like things that hold your phone, because a lot of the time the thing that like holds your phone will squeeze the bottom of it, and if you put it up too high it'll start pressing the buttons. So I've noticed I have put it in like phone holder things. I put it in my ring, I put it in the thing that holds my phone in my car. It'll like gently rest inside that little groove, but it won't press the button, so that's good. I guess that's why it's not covered, but I hope nothing happens to that button since it's not covered, because, you know, iPhones are the most fragile thing in the entire world. The actual, like, using of the phone looks a little different, too, which I don't like some of the new things. So one thing is, like, the Apple AI, like, beta thing. I don't know how to turn that off, but it's everywhere. I don't really like it, but it doesn't bother me enough to, like, look into actually figuring out how to turn it off. But another thing, the iCloud Mail app is way different. It, like, categorizes everything now into, like, this is shopping, this is primary, this is a promotion or whatever, which the promotion's fine. Like, you can put that in a different category. I don't really need to see it. But what's annoying is, obviously, I'm a Depop seller, and my Depop account is linked to my iCloud account. That's how I opened it up. Long story, but basically, I used to have a Depop account a long time ago that I was a minor when I was trying to use it, and then I sold one thing, and then I couldn't figure out how to ship it because my PayPal was linked to it, and then it wouldn't let me do it unless my PayPal was verified, but I couldn't verify my PayPal because I was a minor, so I ended up having to buy another shipping label for this person because I didn't know how to refund them. And then I was like, I don't want to do Depop anymore, so then I deleted my Depop account. But then few years later, when I decided to do Depop again, which was like a year and a half ago, I tried to set up the account with, you know, my email and phone number that I had from the account that I deleted. But then Depop claimed that my account that I had deleted had actually been banned, but it wasn't. I deleted it. I don't know. I guess they consider that a ban if you, like, choose to delete it. So then I had to use my iCloud to open a new account because they wouldn't let me do any sort of new account because you need, like, your phone number or something. So the iCloud saved me. But I get all of my emails when I make a sale in the iCloud Mail, and now I don't get any notifications. Okay, loud noise outside, sorry about that. But basically, on my old phone, every time I got a notification at all in my iCloud email, I would click it and open it, and sometimes it would be, you know, something stupid that I didn't care about, sometimes it would be something from Amazon that I ordered, and sometimes it's, you know, a Depop notification, so anytime anybody makes an offer or I make a sale, I'll get an email in my iCloud. And now I don't have any, like, notification, like, you know, when you have, like, the little number next to the app, I don't get that for most of my emails now on iCloud. I don't know how to fix that. I really want to put Depop in, like, the primary one so I can always open the phone when I got a Depop notification in the iCloud Mail thing. But now I just have to rely on the Depop notifications, which, you know, that is one thing, but it's a little different because I might not notice when I got the Depop notification, but I will notice that, you know, my iCloud Mail app has a notification in it, so then I'll just click it and see what it is. So now I'm, like, getting back to people a lot slower than I would have before, which I could just be on it more, but it was a lot easier when I was getting the notifications in the Mail app, you know? Also, guys, what I noticed, when I opened this box, Apple didn't give me any stickers, and they usually give you stickers. Don't they usually give you stickers when you buy anything? Last time I bought, like, AirPods, my old AirPods, my 2019 AirPods, I bought those exact model of AirPods 3 times instead of upgrading because they're fine, they work fine, but, you know, things happen to them. Like, one time I dropped them in the toilet. I don't know what happened last time. I think they just started, like, making weird noises, and that's why I had to buy a new one, right? Yeah, I think they just started, like, not working, so I bought the same generation, because they're a lot cheaper, too. But anyways, I got the Apple stickers in those, and I bought an entire phone. I spent $1,467, is that how much I said it was? And they didn't give me any stickers? Come on, bro. But anyways, I think that's all for now. If I have anything else to say, I'll put that in the video before this outro. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I usually do more, I don't know, like lifestyle sort of videos, I think is what I've been doing a lot recently. I like try to talk about 2000s fashion, but like there's only so much I can think of to say, I guess. But that's how I dress, if you haven't noticed. But yeah, leave any requests for any videos in the comments below. Let me know what you want to see from me. I will certainly read them. And I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.